no charges against USC student accused of killing a homeless man there. So we're going to speak very, very soon here with our friend at Fox 11 in Los Angeles. Susan here, as soon as she has been on this story, she is standing by on Greek Row at USC with the latest. Susan, thanks for being with us here. So no charges being filed. How did the DA come to this decision today?
Well, in fact, we just got off a Zoom call meeting with him where he explained why he decided not to file the charges. Basically, he said that the things that Ivan Gallegos told the police and the two other students that were with him were consistent, that they worried for their life, that the man had claimed to have a gun even though no gun was found, and that there was a struggle to keep him from grabbing what they believed to be the gun in his pocket. And in that context, in that situation, that's when the stabbing occurred. So DA Gascón took a very close look at all of the evidence that was presented, including a little bit of security video, and that was enough for him to decide not to file charges. A big sigh of relief for all of those who supported Ivan Gallegos, but he did wind up spending 3 nights in the jail at the 77th Street police station. That, of course, if you can imagine, for a 19-year-old who's never been in trouble in his life, was traumatizing, to say the least. There was a family spokesperson that believed that he might come out, Ivan might come out and speak with the media, but in fact he chose to go out the back door of the police station with his family. I also went to the family home, but no comment there either. Here's more from my story today. The sign hanging from the Delta Tau Delta house reads, "Justice for Ivan." Now that he's out of jail, perhaps there should be another sign, "Healing for Ivan."
He's been traumatized, and that's why he's not ready to speak to the media.
Community activist Najee Ali served as the family spokesperson. Thursday, before Ivan's arraignment, District Attorney George Gascón released a statement that reads in part, "We believe that Mr. Gallegos' actions were driven by a genuine fear for his life and the lives of others." Monday, Gallegos and 2 other USC students say they came upon a man described as homeless breaking into cars. Gallegos told police the man, later identified as Xavier Surf, claimed to have a gun and that he felt threatened. That's when Gallegos stabbed Surf.
The first thing he asked about was the family of the homeless man and how they were doing. That shows you how much character and integrity Ivan truly has.
This is a fundraising page set up by Yema Jones. She says she's Surf's mom and is raising money to bring her son back home, and mentions his 3-year-old son. The Gallegos' family declined to comment, both at the 77th Street station, where Ivan was held for 3 nights, and at the family home. But Rafael Cardenas did want to speak out in support of his friend.
Show love and support.
We also tried to get comment from the frat brothers at the Delta Tau Delta house, but they refused to comment. And I said even a general reaction, thumbs up, and one brother did indeed put his thumb up, but kind of weakly. Still, the sign is still outside of the house, though. So right now, it is a big, big sigh of relief for a lot of people. But, you know, it is hard not to mention the fact that there is a family of the victims that is now mourning. I asked the DA whether or not he had, or somebody from his office had, reached out as yet to the mother. He said no, but there is victim services that will reach out to the mother and have a conversation with her about the situation. And she is raising money, or trying to anyway, to bring her son back to Texas. Yeah. Reporting live in Los Angeles, I'll send it back to you.
So, Susan, just a few more final questions here. So, as Gallegos, he's out of jail right now, and the bail against him completely dropped, the case dropped. There's no instance in where this gets recharged, is there?
I believe that qualifies under, or disqualifies under, double jeopardy. So no, I don't think there is any evidence or suggestion that they could recharge him at any time unless there's something really remarkable. But when I talked to the DA, he sounded very confident that they made the right choice, that they looked very carefully at what was available. Again, a DA decides whether or not to file the charges based on whether or not they can win the case. And in this situation, he said that everything was just so consistent. There was a 911 call complaining about a man with a gun that was apparently the same victim. And then these two other USC students with Ivan Gallegos who basically told the exact same story, that they felt that they were at risk, and that alone equals self-defense, and therefore they did not see a purpose for filing charges against him.
All right, Susan Hirasuna there live for us near the campus of USC. Susan, thanks for bringing us this story. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.